Can you tell us your experience of visiting GPs?
I think there's some good things and bad things. I mean, the good thing is that with our GP surgery in Llandrindod, the receptionists always seem to know who I am. They're not aware that I have hearing loss unless I tell them. But usually they're sort of pretty clear speaking to me, and I can understand what they're saying and so forth. Also, we do have in Llandrindod a touch screen, so I don't even, if I'm going in for an appointment, I don't even have to talk to anybody, which is good. It's not because I'm antisocial, but because sometimes I can't hear what's asked of me, particularly in a fairly noisy surgery, and you have children's things in the surgery and so on, which does sometimes interact with hearing aid, and it's very hard to hear what people are saying.
How did you feel after your experience at the GP?
I mean, my own GP, when I go in, knows that I have a hearing loss, but it's quite a small room, and it's not. He's very close to me, so that's not really a problem. But the positive, most definitely, is that, as I say, you've got a touch screen to check in. Also, there is a display screen which beeps, okay, I can hear the beeps, but also displays your name and the room number you're going to, and I'm quite comfortable with that, and so that works very well.
Do you feel like the GP could have done anything differently?
No, I don't think so, because my hearing loss isn't total. It's variable, but generally speaking, I can hear what he says.
What would you like to see GPs and their staff doing to help people with a sensory loss in the future?
Well, I would certainly prefer not to have to explain that I have a hearing loss every time I go, which I don't always, but if I can't hear, I do have to explain that. I do refer to it as a hearing disability, which somehow gives it more credibility than saying I've got a hearing loss and I'm hard of hearing or something. It's really, I think if it had a marker on my record that said this guy has a hearing loss, it would help, because then when I check in or talk to reception or whatever, they would know, and I don't really have to tell them. It would be very useful for that warning to be in advance. But generally speaking, my local experience with the surgery is very good.